Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to Kick Around OvenBreak, where I didn't know if I wanted to make this video or not because this video would kind of be a little bit confusing. And by that I mean, do you know how sometimes I kind of do videos where like, oh, it's a cookie trial based around this cookie who I haven't touched because I don't have their magic candy upgraded? Well, I do have something. It has something to do with that. However, the problem is, yeah, their magic candy isn't upgraded, but I don't think they have a cookie trial. Now, you may be wondering, what cookie am I talking about? Well, it's actually a cookie who's pretty important considering one of the missions I need to complete, and you're wondering, how does that correlate? Well, go over here to the rewards. There's a surprise bear mission, which is 5-star, and it tells me that I need to get to A+ in Arena 3. Now, what's the best cookie to run with in Arena 3? Happens to be Red Bean, because if you go ahead and check the Arena 3, best teams, you'll see, Red Bean, 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 Red Bean. Now, here's the thing about Red Bean. I don't have their magic candy. Or I don't have his, I'm pretty sure to him. I don't have his magic candy, so I think just because it might be there. But here's the thing. I would usually do like a cookie trial just based around like, oh, okay, well, I'll just go ahead and do their do their trial. I'll get their magic candy there, I'll be fine. So just look up Red Bean. Uh-oh. Looks like Red Bean isn't here. And I'm pretty sure there's another cookie who I've done this before. Yeah, I've done this before with Moon Rabbit. And here's how this is going to work. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to be running in Trophy Race, except we're going to just be solely running with the one cookie, which is going to be Red Bean, which I got to go over here and search Red Bean. I thought it was like, why is there 202 characters? But no, it's just 202 cookies. So select that, and also they do have an associated pet, which is this little seal friend, and I'm pretty sure that's the treasure that we should equip. I think it's the fireball can. I don't know. We'll just put on whatever and just see what happens. But basically, here's how this is gonna work. So normally in these cookie trial videos with a new cookie, I basically run twice. Once without the magic candy and once with the magic candy. Now here, I'm gonna run twice in like one map of my choosing. And I'm probably going to make it the same exact map just so I can make sure I get a good difference. And even though we have Coffee Candy Cookie also equipped, the moment I reach Coffee Candy Cookie, or the moment that I basically run out of energy, that's going to be the moment where I'm just like, okay, you know what, we're just gonna stop running right there. Maybe I can do a little bit of additional upgrading, see how much of a better score we can get. And yeah. Now, I do have costumes, but I don't think I have every single Red Bean Cookie costume. If I did, oh wait, I do. Well, we'll wait for that for another video. But yeah, so what we're going to be doing is we're still going to be going over Red Bean Cookie's story. We're going to be going over their description, what their skill does, what the pet is, their associated treasure, and all that stuff. So it's just going to be different because we're going to be doing it in, Trophy Race. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and get a reading on Red Bean Cookie's story because I feel like more times than enough I've kind of confused this cookie with Red Pepper. But I just know that they're a little bit of a bean. If you want a good way to remember this cookie, their penguins look like little beans. Anyway, here's the story. Red Bean Cookie was created on a frigid day when the snow was made of sweet rice flour. What the pleb am I going on? Red Bean Cookie was created on a frigid day when snow made of sweet rice flour fell from the sky. The hardiest grains of rice from that snowstorm were collected and used to make his thick and chewy sweet rice cake hat. The bitter winter is no challenge for Red Bean Cookie. He rides along joyfully on his sled as harsh winds muss up his red bean red bean paste hair. As he rides along, Red Bean Cookie is always on the lookout for delicious fish treat jellies. A single sniff of these tasty treats will elate. I think it's elate. It will elate even the grouchiest penguin. The more treats the penguins receive, the faster they'll pull the sled. Which it kind of just explains what their skill does, in the story, which is pretty interesting. It's kind of like a niche detail, but I think old cookies usually had a tendency to do that. In their story, I mean, hey, it does get score when the points do. What am I saying? The skill does. But in their stories, sometimes they describe what the skill also does. But whatever. Anyway, according to the skill, it says, collects fish treat jellies while running and rides the penguin sled at given intervals. The more fish treat jellies you collect, the faster the sled becomes. Level up for more speed points from sledding and can jump up to 5 times while sledding. And of course, you can't forget about his little associated pet being Sweet Rice Seal, which, look at this little fella. Say something negative about him. That's right, you can't. Anyway, according to the story of this fella, it says, this little fella likes to sit still and think. And think. And think. It thinks, therefore it exists. When it thinks too much, it rolls over on its back and stops for a while to let some thoughts go. What story is that? It just tells you, hey, the seal thinks it exists. I'm sorry, This is a story I would write for it. I say, like, it thinks and thinks and thinks, and then that means it exists. And if it just doesn't, it just goes on its back and just stops, just so it can let the thoughts roll out. This is the best story of all time. This is the best story of all time. And according to the pet's skill, it says, rolls on his body and provides points after collecting some jellies. Level for more frequent rolls. So if you level it up, it keeps on rolling over and over and over again. Dog, this is the best. Alright, now the last thing I can talk about is the associated treasure with Red Bean, being the Fiery Candy Comet, which is only associated with Hero Cookie, Red Bean Cookie, and Astronaut Cookie. And according to the story of this thing, it says that fiery dash in the sky was spectacular. You are so lucky to have found this candy comet. Make sure to handle it with care, for it is hot, hot, hot. And according to the skill of the deploying, I was going to say the candy, but it's also a treasure. It says, cast candy comets after running a certain distance to destroy obstacles. Candy comet jellies appear on the impact site. Level up for more candy comet jelly points. Now, I think this is associated with Hero because, like, meteors falling from the sky and they gotta stop it or something. Red Bean because, like, I don't know, like, it's fiery, it's hot, they like to be near campfires or something. Or, like, an aurora, like Aurora Borealis. And Astronaut because space, meteors. Okay. So, we're going to go ahead and test out Red Bean Cookie. We're going to see how far we can get within one of these maps, which we're just going to go ahead and just do a simple practice on. Spiky, which can't... what would be... No. Oh, I don't have the Winter Village unlocked. I need to get the Legendary 5. I guess we'll do this one. I guess map details, practice it on... Should we do one? I guess we're forced to do on 2. We can't even do 1 star anymore. That's a shocker. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this real quick. And let's see how this Penguin Cookie acts, because they're basically just part penguin. Okay, they just roll on through. They just roll on through, collecting everything in their path, and it works. What's their sound? Well, now I can't hear it because they're giant now. But oh, hold on. It's a it's little like wonky, like little funny noises. I'm sorry, this is good. I'll take that, thank you. It's a little surprise bear just for me to hold myself over. I was gonna say, I think the winter campgrounds would have been a nice fitting level to run with, you know, the cookie with. Because, you know, they're meant to run through winter-like levels. And also, I just remembered, don't we have... No, okay, so we can only jump twice there, but I think the moment that the skill activates, I can actually jump up to 5 times. I think that's what the case is. But I'll see if I can remember. I know it did mention, like, jumps up to 5 times. I'm pretty sure that's when the skill is active with. I don't know why you need to jump that many times. Because, like, I can understand if it's, like, Rebel or Ninja or, like, Chocobar or something. But the thing is, this is just someone riding... Yeah, look at this. What? Oh, like, does every jump, like... Does the more jumps that you do, like, it gives you more points? Oh, I don't think that's the case. I don't think so. I think that's just for how many points you get for casually running. Which... I swear, I feel like it does have something to do with, like, giving you extra points, but... I still don't understand. But anyway, hey, we hit a bonus time, so that's sweet. I think this is just custom to the trophy race level, not, you know, the cookie, but yeah, whatever. Maybe one of these days Red Bean will get, like, a buff. And as far as I remember, I'm pretty sure there was actually, like, an error with Red Bean Cookie. And by that, I think when one of their costumes released, like, one of his costumes released, I'm pretty sure they misgendered them. I think. That was, like, a while back. I think that was something, like, iceberg-worthy. Okay, so I'm out of energy, only, like, getting 200 million points. We're just gonna go ahead and end the run right there. And what we're gonna do is now we're gonna go ahead and fully upgrade their magic candy. And we're gonna give them a little bit of that nice, sweet, special upgrade, if you know what I mean. I'm pretty sure you know what I mean, because I think it's pretty obvious. Okay, so, first things first, I want to go ahead and do is, look at that. I have 59 of these, because I just want to be sure that I had enough. 3, 4, 5. I do appreciate how the magic candy kind of has, like, a... I guess the best way that I can describe it, it's like a sled design. But I know it's just made to look like a bean. But you can go either or. But anyway, let's apply a special blessing to this, which I would say it doesn't really affect Cookie Trials, but we're not even running Cookie Trials, so it doesn't matter. And we get bonus points for destruction. Is that good? I mean, the penguins are going to be destroying a lot of obstacles. But would it be better just to, like... Unless if, like... I don't want to spend too many of these. But would it be better just to get destruction points? No, all jelly... I think I'll go with the all jellies one in all honesty. I think that would give us better points in the long run, just for running the trials. But, okay, so according to the skill of the magic candy, it says, goldfish treat jellies appear during the penguin sled rides. Catch them to restore some energy. The stronger the enchanted power, the more speed points are granted while sledding. Wait, did that say... Okay, that did say sledding. Okay, I thought that was a mistake right there. And also, just as a bonus, I'm gonna go ahead and feed you a little bit of this. Some crystals. Let's get you, how about level 11? Well, oh hey. And I got a blue jelly macaroon. Plus 600 points for those and 20 of those cookie potions. Which is ironic because I was about to spend like a few of these on you. Perfect. And also the pet, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade just a little bit because it's only just going to use up a few crystals. And I need to make sure that you're at a nice, decent level. So let's use a few crystals on you, please. There we go. And then a few more of these because the pets aren't really that expensive. And a couple pet potions for you. Okay, so I guess we should just go ahead and run again. It doesn't really matter what treasure we use. I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to swap this out and instead use the motor just so I can get a little bit of extra speed. And yeah, we'll see if this does any improvement, and we'll see, because we got basically around like 201 million points in the last run, so we'll see if we get anything higher. I know it doesn't save, but yeah, you know, I keep track of it in my mind. It's fine. Alright, so let's give this another gander. Let's see how far we can make it, and let's see how much more buffed our penguins can get. Oh, look at those high speeds. Am I sure, like, jumping doesn't give me, like, extra points? I feel like it does, but, like, maybe I'm just, like... I think I'm just mistaken on that. I think it's just because, for some reason, they're just like, hey, you can just jump 5 times just because why not? I still don't know how that works, but you know what? I guess it does. Whoa, was that the golden fish? They just appear, like, all so suddenly. It's just, like, all of a sudden, they're just there. Like, look at that. No, I think that's the normal treat thing. Or is that during the skill? I don't remember when we just got one. Well, I'm pretty sure it just... Okay, so I'm pretty sure jumping has literally, like, no effect on it. Legit. Like, I'm pretty sure it's just like, hey, if you jump here, fun fact, you're just gonna go high. That's really about it. I feel like there would be some sort of a unique concept with that if Red Bean did end up having a trial, but unfortunately that's not the case, but... I don't know. One can only imagine. But break down all these shrooms. Maybe they can go ahead and eat that, even though they're more interested in the penguin-like jellies, that little fish jellies. If only penguins weren't a jelly. Are penguins a jelly in this game? I doubt it. I'm just talking about, like, a special gel. Because I'm wondering, because, like, you know how you can, by the way, I like how the sled has a little, like, little cute face on it. It's adorable. Like, I was gonna say, like, you know how, like, when you reach max affection with a cookie? By the way, we're already near 200 million points, and we only just reached the bonus time. That's how much the magic candy can make a difference. That's how much the magic candy can make a difference. And I needed to use this plug just so I can go ahead and, like, run in that, arena, for, Champions League. And we're basically, like, around, like, what, maybe, like, we only have, like, 1/3 energy left? Just about, maybe? Are you kidding? This is amazing. I love this already. And I know, like, this video won't probably get much recognition, because I think Red Bean Cookie is, in my opinion, one of the most forgotten cookies of all time. Probably top 5, but it's still nice to just, like, focus on, like, running with every single cookie, you know, getting all their magic candies, showing off that I can run each and every single time with them. And hey, look, I made it even further, and we're basically going to reach 300 million with just Red Bean. Just Red Bean alone. I'm not like, sheesh, magic candy. And I understand I also am using the motor. I'm using a few differences in my treasures. But still, this is incredible. Okay, just collect all these. Can our skill activate one more time? No, I don't think so. It's going to be very close. Nah, never mind. Alright, so still, with that magic candy alone, 323 million points. In comparison to, oh no, 325 million points, but I think I'll round it up to like 323 because I think that's what I read to by the time that Red Bean Cookie basically fell. But still, without the magic candy, 201 million. With the magic candy, 325. I made basically an extra, like, I don't know, I basically increased my whole entire score by more than 1/3. And that's shocking. Sheesh. I will take that to the bank with me happily. So no doubt in my mind, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be more prepared for that one arena. But yeah, if you don't expect to see this video anytime soon, or I upload it at some point soon, you know, it's going to happen only just because, you know, I had to make a video on it because, you know, at some point I had to. I think I even considered it when I first made the Champions League video a while back, but yeah. At least I got this video done, so now I can run with the Red Bean Cookie to my fullest extent through my heart, and it'll be a fun time. So with that being said, if you enjoyed the video, then please be sure to leave a like on it, and also share the video with your friends if you enjoy my kick run content, and if you enjoy my content in general, then why not subscribe, and also hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future, and also down below in the description, you'll see links to all my social media, including a Twitter post where if it gets 10,000 likes, I can get the Kick Your Run YouTube stuff for absolutely free. There's a link to my Discord server called the Hypenese Hub, a link to my merchandise where you can buy stuff to represent the channel, and lastly, a link to my Ko-fi where for just $1 a month, you can see exclusive content that you wouldn't normally see in this normal YouTube channel. But above all else, I will see you entities and guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese.